Good morning. This is November the 25th, Monday 2024, and we are in BHM third semester Business Communication and Writing Skills class, where yesterday we completed chapter 2 on collaboration and working in team. Now we start the new chapter titled Communication Challenges in Diverse Global Marketplace. So make sure you have a book with you. Keep your book open in front of you. Take your copy. Take your pen. This is 2020 edition. Do you have the same edition? Page number, let me check and tell you. I'll help you. Page number in my version is 113. It's 2020 edition. Yours may be Indian edition, right? If you have Indian edition, 79 pages. Okay. So, as you can see, this lesson is about how to communicate in multicultural situation, right? And we have 5 learning objectives to study. For example, in this chapter, we will discuss opportunities and challenges for intercultural communication. Understand the term intercultural communication. If you remember, once few years back, YY Noodles brought an advertisement on television, and in a single advertisement they used 5-6 languages. They began with Nepali sentence, then they spoke Maithili sentence, then they spoke Bhojpuri sentence, then they spoke Tamang sentence, then they spoke Gurung sentence in the same 8, right? Why we need to pay attention to multiculturalism? Why we need to pay attention to multiculturalism? Because today business is international, global. So look, Chinese people do business in Nepal. So Chinese producer has to pay attention to Nepali culture because his customer is Nepali. Your product may be shipped to South Africa. Your consumer may be South African, the producer is Nepali. So you must address the South African audience because you cannot do business without focusing on the audience. Right? So we have become multicultural because we have gone global. Business is global. Now there we'll learn what is cultural competency. Understanding your culture, understanding the culture of your audience. I am your customer, you are the producer, you are Muslim girl, I am a Hindu. I'm sorry to bring this example, but as a Muslim producer, Muslim seller, you must know the Hindu culture if you want to sell me. You can't force me to follow your values, for example. How does, as I explain, I want you to listen to me, pin drop silence please. Do not talk among yourselves as I explain. If I'm explaining, your job is listen with complete attention. Understand and make notes. Listen, understand, make notes. Do not talk among yourselves. I get angry. Okay, let me tell you very frankly. What makes me angry? What makes me mad in class? Disturbing my class. Okay, I'm sorry if you don't like this thing.
So sorry to disturb you.
Huh?
So sorry to disturb you. Did I CR like action by the garda?
Kolai.
CR's like only CR.
CR. Who is here? They want to meet you. Okay. So I said, we will also learn about cultural variation. Right? तिमीले हल्ला बढी गर्यौ के धेरै हल्ला गर्यौ म क्लास छोडेर हिँड्छु है अहिले अनि यो च्याप्टर आफै पढ्नुपर्ने हुन्छ म धेरै कराउन सक्दिनँ बढी हल्ला म छोडेर हिँडिदिन्छु अनि तिमीले आफै पढ्नु लस तिमीलाई हुन्छ मलाई लस हुँदैन है बी केयरफुल cultural variety. Different people come from different cultural background. If you want to do business globally, you must understand the cultures around the world. Then, what is cultural diversity? We'll focus on that. Then, how to adopt a new business culture. You want to work in Thailand. You are in Nepal. Your factory is in Nepal. You want to sell a product in Thailand. So how to understand Thai culture so that you can attract Thai consumers to your product. Then we'll learn about 6 steps to improve intercultural communication. So this is the subject matter we'll focus in this lesson. Okay. I give you 5 minute time. In 5 minutes, read this story. You may have that story or something else. How many of you have Siemens story in the book? How many of you have Siemens story? Okay, fine. Read any story. Read any story that is given there. Quickly, quickly. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, read the story given there. In 5 minutes, read the story given there. Can I read with you? It's Xiaomi. Okay, Xiaomi. Keep reading. Is it around, right? Okay, go on. Go on. You can follow. Okay. Keep reading silently, please. Read without opening your lips. Read without opening your lips. No humming. Is it library book?
Yes, library book.
Oh, thought it's your copy. Okay, done. I finished reading. I've gone through this. Those who have read this one. So, Siemens or Siemens, I don't know how to pronounce, as they were expanding and becoming a global company, their CEO had one realization. What is that? If you want to do business in other cultures, you must understand their culture. If you want to do business in other culture, you must understand the other culture. As a result, Siemens brought one policy. What policy? The policy of cultural diversity. Hiring employees from different cultures. Not only that, Siemens also realized that you must promote gender equality. So what Siemens did? They appointed a female as a CEO. They decided to create a balance between male employees and female employees while hiring HR resources. So two things you read here. You read about cultural, you read about cultural diversity. You know, if you want to grow in business, you need more ideas, you need more innovations, you need sustainability, curiosity, ambition, values, and answers. And you cannot get more ideas by hiring similar kind of people. If your company has diverse workforce coming from diverse cultural background, they will bring diverse knowledge to you. They will bring diverse ideas to you. And they will contribute to your growth. So if you want to grow in a business, do not hire your workers from same caste, same region, same community. Okay, one is Gurung, fine. Hire another Marwadi. Hire another Tamang. Hire a Brahmin. Hire a Tharu. You have 10 employees in a restaurant. Make sure they come from 10 backgrounds in Nepal. And you will see they will bring 10 different perspectives to your hotel. The Tharu employee might suggest you about a Tharu dish. The Marwadi employee might suggest you a Marwadi dish. But you have 10 Brahmin employees, for example. They will suggest you dal bhat tarkari. And you can't do a restaurant business by selling only dal bhat tarkari. So, what's the point? Be diverse. Promote diversity. You have 10 employees, all are males. All are males. You have a problem. Make sure out of 10, you have 5 male, 5 female. 6 male, 4 female. Like that. Promote diversity. Okay, because in this lesson, we are going to read about what is communication in cultural diversity. Okay. We begin learning objective 1. Understanding the opportunities and challenges of communication in a diverse world. Note down the heading. Oh, don't sit like this. No, no, no. This is a lazy sitting. Look what she has done. She has put arms akimbo inside the sweater arm now. Oh God. I'm not Pandit. I'm not giving a pravachan here. I'm a teacher. Your job is listen to me, follow me, write, make notes. Not just passive listening. When you were earlier, you were listening me passively. What is active listening? Listen, think, reflect, write. So make the heading, write the heading. Write L1. So now we will discuss what is the plus point, and minus point of intercultural communication. Right? What is diversity? Diversity is respecting individual differences. In this class, I must pay attention to him individually. I should know his nature and teach accordingly. I should pay attention to her. She may not always come up and ask me questions. She may be a silent girl, for example. Maybe may not be. I should reach her. I should be down there. I should pay attention to every person. That is respecting diversity. Okay. Now, what is intercultural communication? Understand the point? Read here. The process of sending and receiving messages between people whose cultural backgrounds could lead them to interpret verbal and non-verbal signs differently. You go to Brazil or France maybe, and Darjeeling. You go to Darjeeling, you see somebody says, how is the food? What does it mean? In Darjeeling, Nepal, how is the food? What does it mean? Good. In Nepali context, chuak cha. In Darjeeling, it's chuak cha. Right? In some countries, this non-verbal gesture means asshole. Sorry to have used this slang in classroom. I used to make you understand because I think you take it normal. Nothing. For him, it's take it easy. My point was, be very careful when you use non-verbal gestures, because the same gesture has a positive meaning in one culture and a very negative meaning in another culture. What do you call this part in Nepali? Dar. I used to say, take it easy, don't laugh. I used to say long ago, because I come from Western Nepal, I used to say, konno. Now look, she laughed. Now look, where are you from? East Nepal? East Nepal? Who laughed? Well, I just want to know, which part of Nepal do you come from? Which part? Japa? Ka? Ilam? Okay. Because I'm asking, because in the eastern Nepal, they use the word dhar. And the word konno is very bad word. Very bad word. Very bad word. You shouldn't say in public. What I'm teaching you, when you work in a multicultural setting, understand what is acceptable and not acceptable in each culture and follow accordingly. Okay? Okay. So, when you go global in business, when you go multinational in business, the advantage of going globally business is that you will be able to communicate with people from different cultures through your career. Right? You will work across international borders. Right? You will speak many languages other than English. So you will come across cultural diversity. What are the advantages? Let's read the advantages. For example, when you work in multicultural setting, you come across different ideas and views. Do we have a Muslim in this class? Who is? Om? No. Are you? No. Do we have a Christian in this class? You are two funny people. Okay. I was simply asking, when you have people from different culture, you have different views, right? You understand different markets. Cultural diversity, मलाई पढाउन गाह्रो भइरहेछ है, तपाईले त्यो नसुनेर मलाई पढाउन गाह्रो भइरहेछ. You understand different markets and you can get different talents. You can get different talent, right? Now, cultural diversity also brings problem. What are the difficulties? Your cultural diversity affects the way you do business. Message writing, for example. How you think of the message, how you compose the message, how you deliver, receive, interpret. The whole is affected. How? You have language problem. She is my customer, she is Chinese. I must use Chinese to communicate with her now. She doesn't know Nepali. I'm a businessman, I go to China for business. I must know Chinese, for example. Right? Language barrier you have. Then you have non-verbal signals. I told you about this sign. How it has a positive meaning versus a very bad meaning. Right? Then words may have different meaning. When I said Kanno to the dhad, they laughed. Because you equaled with the word Kando in Nepali, which is a very bad word. Right? Be careful. Be very careful. Right? Time and space. In some cultures, if you go to Saudi Arabia for business, she's Saudi Arabian, my counterpart in business. Now Saudi Arabian people want the counterpart to stay very close. Now I'm American, let's say. She's Saudi. In America, people maintain distance. Now if I maintain distance while discussing business with her, she will think I'm a very cold, indifferent fellow. She will not do business with me. Because I come from low contact culture, maintaining distance. She comes from high contact culture, staying too close. Right? Saudi people want to stay very close when they talk. Americans maintain distance. So respect, time and space, values. If you go to Egypt, Muslim country, Muslim people, you have a Muslim friend. Your Muslim friend will not say no. Even if you ask him, give me your head, he will say, I will try. In Muslim culture, you never say no openly to a friend. But they will not say no. But they may not fulfill your request. And you are not supposed to get angry. You understand that in that culture, the culture is, okay, I will try, I'll do, I may fail. For an American, you say, I will come to you, meet you at 10 tomorrow. The American will leave all the job and wait for you. If you don't come, they'll be very angry. They'll be very angry. You have an American professor. You know him. He came to your country. Homestay. He lived 1 month for you. Now you think, my China professor, you make a call. Arrange me a scholarship. He'll be angry. He'll be angry. He won't help you. Because he will think, unless you have good grades and qualification. Bhan Sun does not work in American culture. Bhan Sun may work in Saudi Arabian culture. The point I'm making is, human relationship is different in different cultures. Meet a Saudi friend. In 20 minutes, Saudi friend will tell you everything about his family to you. Meet an American. Stay 6 months and you don't know his wife's name. You don't know his wife's name. Because Americans never reveal private information to people. Saudis easily tell private things to people. Okay? Okay. When you communicate, you are here, they are there. So always think what they like, not what you like. When you compose business message, do not compose from your perspective. Compose from the consumer's perspective. Customer first. Customer first. You might like hot spicy soup. You're on a restaurant. I go to a restaurant. I like simple soup without hot spicy things. You can't say, "Malai spicy man parcha tai banauchu khanu sir." No, I'll have diarrhea. I'm not habituated. Pay attention to the customer's taste, not your taste. Right? Okay. Then. Okay. Now we move to LO2. Now show me the notes you made. Show me the notes. Where is the note of LO1? कहाँ से नोट यदि बेर पढा नोट के लेख्यो छैन के लेख्यो छैन के लेख्यो अब गालामा हान्नुपर्छ अब चाहिँ गालामा हान्नुपर्छ अब गालामा थप्पड लगाउनु पर्छ मैले पढाएको नोट कहाँ छ यहाँ छ यसमा छ नोट कहाँ छ यदि बेर पढाएको अब गालामा थप्पड लगाउनु पर्छ नोट कहाँ छ अहिले पढाएको LO1 को नोट खै अब गालामा थप्पड लगाउनु पर्छ यति बेर पढाएको नोट यति हो पुरै छैन किन छैन अब गालामा थप्पड लगाउनु पर्छ पढाएको नोट कहाँ छ कपीमा नोट कहाँ छ कपीमा पढाइरहँदा कपीमा नोट हुनु पर्यो यहाँ होइन कपीमा नोट कहाँ छ मैले भर्खर पढा नोट कहाँ छ छैन भएन नोट चाहियो मलाई नोट चाहियो मैले पढा सक्दा साथ मलाई नोट चाहियो मलाई पढाइरहँदा तपाईले नोट बनाउनु पर्यो मैले पढाएर सक्दा साथ आई वान्ट टु सी द नोट नोट कहाँ छ पढाएको नोट कहाँ छ ओके पुरै छैन किन पुरै छैन अब गाली खानुपर्छ नोट कहाँ छ बल्ल सार्दैछ सर चेक गरेछ ऊ बल्ल सार्दैछ ऊ यो आजको हो यो ओके गुड नोट कहाँ छ उता दियो नोट कहाँ छ बल्ल लेख्दैछ ऊ अल्छी The moment I finish explaining, make sure your copies have an outline of the lesson. You are not here to listen to my profession. You are here to understand what I am explaining. Listen to me, understand, note down. Now we move to learning objective 2. What are this heading? Developing cultural competency. So we will understand what cultural competency means, and we will understand how culture influences business communication. त्यो तल रबर क्याप हुनुपर्ने के है अनि हुँदैन नि हो Okay. So what is cultural competency? See here. Appreciation for cultural differences that affect communication and ability to adjust one's communication style to match the situation. What is cultural competency? Respect the difference. What's your surname, miss? What's your surname? Gurung, okay. My surname is Aryal. So we come from two cultures, Brahmin culture, Gurung culture. Now what is cultural competency? If you are my customer, I should respect your dress, I should respect your food, I should respect your behavior, the way Gurungs behave. You may come with that, oh, lungi, for example. I shouldn't say, no. Because Gurung people wear lungi, right? So what is cultural competency? Respecting the difference. Respecting the difference. Okay, next. Now we'll understand as I move ahead quickly, please make sure you note my explanation. Make sure you note the headings and subheadings. Now we'll understand the idea of culture. What is culture? Shared system. Shared system of symbols, beliefs, attitudes, values, expectations and behavior. See the word shared. We all are Nepalese, right? So we share Nepalese values. We share Nepalese belief system. For example, जुठो खानु हुँदैन, she will agree. हो सर खानु हुँदैन. जुठो बोल्नु हुँदैन, she will agree. हो सर बोल्नु हुँदैन. Public place मा साथीलाई किस गर्नु हुँदैन, हो सर गर्नु हुँदैन. Nepali culture, right? For example, if you are in America, you will kiss a person in public, no problem, right? That's culture. So, what is culture? You share your beliefs and attitude and values. That's part of culture. Okay? Another thing about culture is, do very fast, I'm moving quickly. Another meaning of culture is, you have similar assumptions about how we should think, how we should behave, and how we should communicate. Look in this class. Look in this class. Girls, 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 girls. Look this side. Girls, girls. Look. We rarely see a mix of girls, right? Normally. Though times are changing. Why? Because in Nepali culture, normally, good or bad, I don't know. But there is a teaching that if you're a girl, stay with a girl in the classroom. Sometimes you have a boyfriend and you stay with a boyfriend or girlfriend. I do see. But normally, we have this tendency. You group gender-wise in class. You group gender-wise. Sometimes students group race-wise. 5 Newar students will be at one place, I've seen. That may be a bad thing, I don't know, a good thing, I don't know. The point I'm making is, if you come from same culture, you have similar assumptions about behavior. Okay. Now, you can learn culture directly or indirectly. I'm a Hindu, so I learn Hindu culture directly from my parents. If I stay in our Gurung's homestay for 2 months, 6 months, I may learn Gurung culture by observing their family. So you can learn culture directly as well as indirectly. Okay. So culture offers you views about life, and these views are acceptable, logical, complete. Your culture answers big questions of life. Nepali people say, Nepal gaye kapal sangai, Burma gaye karma sangai. A Nepali value. Fatalism. Believing in fate, luck, fortune. Many Nepali people believe. They go to Tunikil, Jyotishiji mere aate dishu, mere biya kaile huncha, they might say. Believing in luck, right? Okay, move ahead. So what is ethnocentrism? I'm a Brahmin and I'm interacting with her. The attitude that what I think is right, what she thinks is wrong, is ethnocentrism. Putting your culture first is ethnocentrism. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. What is ethnocentrism? Read here. Tendency to judge all other groups according to the standards, behavior and customs of one's own group. You run a factory in Nepal and you export a Wai Chow to Thailand. You can't assume that Thai people will like the same taste as Nepalese. No, that's wrong. You're being ethnocentric. You're assuming because I'm a Nepali, I like chicken soup, Thais too will like chicken soup. No, they might not like. Understand their culture. Right? Okay. Then, what is xenophobia? Look what is happening in Israel and Palestine. Palestinians hate Israelis, Israelis hate Palestinians, and they're killing each other. Xenophobia. Hating people of another culture. Hating people of another culture. Xenophobia. Fear of strangers. Fear of foreigners. What is stereotyping? At the back of the buses in Kathmandu, you see a slogan. Has mat pagli pyar ho jayega. Have you seen this thing at the back of the bus? If Pravina smiles at him, this never means she has fallen in love with him. No. No. That is called stereotyping. What is stereotyping? The belief about something held commonly, which is really false. You ask me, sir, Nepali ketiharu kasta hunchan? I say, lajalu hunchan. Stereotype. Wrong. She may be a frank girl. She's not lajalu, she's Nepali. Stereotype is a wrong thinking about something, which normally people think that way, but which is not always correct. Okay, what is to read here? Assigning generalized attributes to an individual on the basis of members in a particular group. When I was in India, they asked me, "Aap kahan se hain?" I said, "Nepal se." Then they said, "No, nahi ho sakte." Then I said, "Kyun?" "Aapki aankhein badi hain, Nepali ki aankhein chinki hoti hain, choti hoti hai." They said, that is called stereotyping. That is called stereotyping. Sorry, I was giving example. Okay. What is cultural pluralism? Accepting multiple cultures. Accepting multiple cultural values. Okay. Now you should avoid ethnocentrism and stereotyping. How? You should avoid assumptions. We should withhold judgments and accept difference. See, do not assume that she may be thinking that way. Never. If you are working with a person from another culture, never assume anything unless you have tasted. Do not judge people. Simply because she's different, she's bad. No. Do not judge. Okay, hope you are noting down as fast as I am teaching you. Accept differences. Accept differences. Right? Accept differences, Avoid judgments. Okay. We have done learning objective 2. Let me see the notes. Missy, you can't say like this, warming your palm there. No. No. That's being lazy in my class. That's being lazy in my class. Hold the pen, hold the copy, make notes. Where are the notes? Show me. LO2, LO2, LO2. The one right now, right now. Notes of this lesson. There are no notes. What's your name?
Bhavana.
Bhavana. We are recording the conversation. I'm sorry. You get noticed that you are not doing the assignment or the exercise or the note making. Where are the notes? Where are the notes? Notes. Where is the note? Where are the notes? Notes, your notes. Your notes. Where is the note of this LO2? Note for LO2. You didn't make the note. Oh God. Show me the notes of LO2. Okay. Notes of LO2. LO2, LO2. Notes of LO2. Notes of LO2. LO2. Oh, you didn't make all notes. I was coming, so now you're starting writing. Are you watching something else on the laptop?
No.
Where are the notes of LO2? Didn't make. What are the notes? Nothing. What's your name?
So writing.
Okay. Your notes, LO2. Your notes. Okay. Make sure that you go on noting down quite fast as I explain. Okay. Recognizing variety, recognizing variation. Now we'll read why we need to respect cultural differences and what are the 8 dimensions of cultural diversity. Okay. Two cultures may be using different non-verbal signals. I give you an example of this one. Right? Nepali culture, positive meaning. Brazilian culture, bad meaning. So, physical signals, non-verbal cues may differ from culture to culture. Right? Laws may differ. The issue of morality may differ from culture to culture. Our customs may differ from culture to culture. Non-verbal signals may differ from culture to culture. Perceptions of who is old and young may differ from culture to culture. Gender roles may differ from culture to culture. Sexual orientation may differ. Religion may differ. And the idea of physical ability may differ. These are the 8 dimensions of cultural diversity. Now you should have noted all the 8 points by now. Note? You want to go out? Go out. Okay, let's talk about the contextual differences. What is high context culture? In high context culture, people use less verbal communication and they use more non-verbal communication. Like Nepalese are more high context cultures. Saudis are high context cultures. Americans are low context cultures. Right? In low context cultures like America, Germany, Switzerland, they use words to talk. Here we use gestures, right? Okay. When there is contextual difference, business is affected, right? You must take different decisions in different contextual situations. Now, after contextual differences, let's talk about legal and ethical differences, right? You know, in different cultures, laws are different. The conceptions of what is right and wrong may be different. In the same way, there may be social norms and customs differences, right? For example, in Nepali culture, manual work is not respected. If you work by hand, you are a worker, and your dress is dirty and hand dirty, they don't respect your work. If you are a worker, sit in the chair, use cash, you are highly respected. See Nepali culture. That's not the case in Australia, for example, right? Role and status in Nepali culture, you are 60 years old, she is 40, you become automatically senior because you are aged. Seniority comes by age, come in, right? Use of manners also differs from culture to culture. Time, Nepali people never respect time. I come to class at 8:05, you come to class at 20. You don't mind being 20 minutes late, for example. In America, in Japan, a minister resigned because he was late by 5 minutes to reach parliament. And he resigned. Right? Okay. Nepalese people are more past oriented. They think Purva Janma, le yasto bhayeko. Westerns are future oriented. They think about tomorrow, right? Openness and inclusiveness. Nepalese people are less open and they exclude other people. They say you are other, not our culture, right? Okay. There are cultural diversity on the basis of non-verbal communication, right? So non-verbal cues differ from culture to culture, right? For example, greetings, for example, Japanese people greet from 3 feet distance, like this. Saudis, they will hug and kiss you. You know, as I did this gesture, Angel, look at me, Angel. She was, she was shocked. Because she thought, I'm going to embrace you, right? But I was simply making you understand. Have you seen in Hollywood, they kiss on the forehead. Arabians, they kiss here. Bollywood, they hug you. Right? In some cultures, they just have a distance. Nepali, no touch, namaste. At the most, yeah, handshake. Right? So how people greet, how people use personal space, habits of touching, facial expression, eye contact, posture, formality, all these affect non-verbal communication. Now, age differences. Age differences. For example, there is silent generation born between this time, right? A baby boomer Gen X and Gen Z, millennials and Gen Z or Gen Z, right? Then there are gender differences. Different cultures treat females differently. In Muslim cultures, I find females are a lot of times discriminated. They're exploited, right? There is gender imbalance, right? In Nepali culture also you will see very few women in higher positions. Men have powerful positions, right? Yeah. Men talk more about ideas, women talk more about relationship, for example, right? Heterosexuality, homosexuality, etc.
What is that?
Hetero and homo. You're a boy, you like another boy for sex, you're a homosexual. You're a boy, you prefer a girl for sex, you're heterosexual. Homophobic, you hate people of same sex. Okay. Religious differences, right? Different countries have different laws about religion. And finally, differences in abilities. Now we move to LO4. Show me the notes of LO3. Show me the notes of LO3. LO3 notes. Where did you write beginning? That is LO2. Oh, you didn't note all the things. Show me the notes of LO3, the ones I explained to you. You should be able to copy as fast as I speak. Oh, not complete. LO3. Where does it start? LO3? Okay. Why not use a pen? It's all right. LO3. Okay. Now we move to LO4. So, we will read a list of general guidelines to follow business culture. What is that? Okay, here is a list. फास्ट भयो फास्ट हुन्छ अब किनकि गाडी पनि सुरुमा फर्स्ट गियरमा हुन्छ अलि पर पछि सेकेन्ड गियरमा जान्छ अलि पर पछि थर्डमा जान्छ मसँगै फास्ट हुन सिक्नु पर्यो दौडिन सिक्नु पर्यो छिटो छिटो लेख्न सिक्नु पर्यो टिप्न सिक्नु पर्यो राइट हो यो घर पढेर आए चाँडो हुन्थ्यो हिजो नै पढेर आए थाहा हुन्थ्यो पहिले अझ नोट लिएर आएको भए झनै छिटो हुन्थ्यो मैले भन्थे पहिले सर हेरिसियो म त बनाएर ल्याएको छु भन्न पाइन्थ्यो नि त गो Okay, what is bias? I'm a Brahmin, and I am talking to this Gurung girl. What is bias? If I judge her behavior according to Brahmin values, that's a bias. That is a bias, right? You should not apply your values to judge other people, right? So be aware of, let her come. Be aware of your cultural bias, religious bias, right? Second, be careful applying the golden rule. What is that? Treat people the way you want to be treated. You want respect? Give respect. You want love? Give love. If you hate, they hate you. जाने छिटो आउने जानै पर्ने हो जाने adjust differences, respect people. Even if you don't agree, respect disagreement. Have patience when you listen to people. Maintain sense of humor, right? Don't behave like rude fellow. Okay. If you go to America, understand that American people are highly individualistic. The person is more important there than the group. They believe in equality. They believe in privacy and personal space. They believe in time according to clock. Follow clock time. Minute, second is valuable. Americans believe in religious freedom, right? And they believe in direct and focused communication style. If you go to America, follow these things. Okay, LO4 notes. LO4 notes. केही गरेको छैन भगवान प्रभु त्यही भएर फास्ट लेख्नु पर्यो अब उसले मलाई हिजो तर्साइदियो के सर हामी स्लो भइरहेछौँ भनेर म फास्ट भइरहेको छु अहिले अब हिजो भने कि उसले अस्ति भने बिचरा भन्नै पर्यो नि त उसले ख्याल गरिरहेछ अनि स्लो पनि त भएर भएन नि छिटो त गर्नु पर्यो नि त होइन अब के हुन्थ्यो पहिले घरमा पढेर आएको भए क्याच गर्न सकिन्थ्यो नि त क्लासमा आएर झ्याप्पै हेर्छ अनि कसरी हुन्छ So in learning objective 5, we will learn about the 6 steps to improve your intercultural communication skill. How to improve your intercultural communication skills. What are the 6 steps? Number 1, always study the other culture. Study the other culture. Here are the steps in this picture. Let's show. Here is a picture. Here we come. Okay. What are the 6 steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overcome ethnocentrism. Do not assume that your culture is right and their culture is wrong. Right? Second, recognize cultural differences. Be sensitive to cultural diversity. Improve your intercultural skills. Write and speak clearly. Study other culture and language. Respect their style. Use translators, interpreters, software. Help other people understand and follow your culture. These are the 6 steps to adopt a different culture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you do business in other culture, when you do business in culture, understand their social customs, how they react to strangers. Are they friendly? Are they hostile? Are they silent, reserved? How they greet each other. Should you bow? Should you nod? Should you shake hands? Should you do namaste? how they appreciate, how they invite to lunch, dinner, facial expressions, hand gestures, what is rude, what is polite, how to attract attention, right? What topics can be discussed publicly, what topics cannot be discussed publicly. When you need to wear a special dress, what color is bad? In Nepali, black color is bad, red color is not used all the time. What dressing is not good in public places? How many times can you eat? Can you eat with the hands or spoon? Where to sit on the dining table? What is the political situation? Right? Pay attention to these things. Not only that, understanding religion. What is the religion group you belong to? Are they friendly? Are they hostile to your religion? What is pure and impure? Economic and business institution. What language is spoken? What products are sold and bought? What business is done? What is working hour? When can you get appointment? What is morality? Right? Do they value competitiveness or cooperation? What is attitude about work? Is politeness important or being factual more important? So these are the things you pay attention when you adjust to a new culture. Studying other language. The more languages you know, the better business you can do. Mobiles have apps to translate one language to another. Don't assume that they understand your language. Help them with translation. Respect communication preferences from another culture. Americans, when they communicate, stay wide apart. Saudis stay very close. Understand that communication style. Write clearly. Choose words carefully. Don't use words with multiple meaning. Right? Write clearly your message. Write short, clear sentences. Make short paragraphs. Use transitions. Use international correspondence properly. Write dates and look in local format. Right? In recipient's format. Avoid slangs. Don't use too many idioms. Use simple language. Avoid humor in formal writing. Avoid pop culture in writing. Speak carefully and listen carefully. Okay? When you are in another culture, speak and listen very carefully. Help other people understand your culture. Here is a final checklist. Improving intercultural communication. Understand your culture. Study another culture. Study another language. Help others learn your language. Respect cultural preferences and styles. Write clearly. Avoid slang. Speak clearly. Ask for feedback. Listen carefully. That's all. Now, we have 15 minutes in your book. Quickly read all the headings, subheadings, and bold-faced points in all from LO1 to LO5. Your time starts now. Now, go to LO1. Read silently the headings and subheadings. Read the headings in red, subheadings in blue, and bold-faced points quickly. And make notes. And complete your outline notes. Complete your outline notes. Can I see the syllabus? You know, this is what happens when I run the lessons at high speed. It also has a difficult time. Okay. Now in the next class, we are moving to next unit. Applying the 3-step writing process. Where is the curriculum? Curriculum, syllabus. Now if you have curriculum, please consult. Unit 5, crafting brief message. In next class, we'll move to part 2. Writing brief messages. Please review this chapter, the one I finished. I said read the headings and subheadings. Hello? Please read the heading. Yes, good. Wonderful. I thought you were gossiping. Sorry. Read the headings and subheadings. Read the headings and subheadings and complete your notes. Please consult the book and complete your notes from LO1 to 5. I stop here.